it's not dead by any means, but I think that you have to do it the right way, and you have to understand that what your customer needs, what your customer wants, and that you're actually providing them with information that's useful to them.
Is inbound marketing dead, or is it alive and well? Or is it barely holding on by a thread? Find out in today's episode of The Swell. I'm your host, Maya Mahoney, the social media manager at McGRAW, and today I'm joined by marketing director Weston Adwell and customer success manager Shelly Mitchell. So thank you guys for joining today.
Thanks for having us. Happy to be here.
Yeah, so thanks for joining. So like I said, we're going to be talking about inbound marketing and its ability to attract customers in today's digital landscape. So you may have heard that inbound marketing is dead or it's no longer relevant, but that's just not the case. So before we get into it, could you guys give us a little background into what inbound marketing is for those that are listening that may have no idea what inbound marketing is?
Yeah, inbound marketing is a term that was coined specifically when HubSpot was really making its comeback or come out, because essentially it is organically bringing leads into your business. And there's so many different ways to do that, and that it can be coming from SEO blogs, content marketing, which is social media, and every bit of information or way that your company can say, hey, I am the leader in this space and I'm speaking about this niche of my business, and then becoming the end all be all for that piece of content. So essentially, you're just attracting customers to your business based on the content that you're providing for your audience.
So like Weston said, HubSpot essentially coined the term inbound marketing. The CRM is set to give businesses an overview of the buyer's journey and position themselves to create content that will attract customers, but you still have to actively be marketing to people.
Yeah. And like she said, on the right stage of the customer journey, I think that's really important to note too, because inbound marketing is not just, I'm going to throw out all this content and see what sticks. It's really finding the person at the right stage of when they're ready to buy for your business. So if they get that SEO blog that says, hey, here's a guide on how to set up your HubSpot, that's wonderful, because that person may already have purchased HubSpot and they're ready to implement it. So it's finding that, like she said, in the customer's journey, the right stage. And I think that's really important to note too.
Yeah, I think inbound marketing in its simplest form is creating, informative, engaging content that really targets, people, in the right stage of the buyer's journey. And I think at McGraw, as a social media manager, creating informative graphics or coming up with topics for this podcast are some examples of, inbound marketing and how it can be beneficial to your business. And so let's, get into the theme of the podcast. So what do you guys think? Is inbound marketing dead? Is it alive and well? Or is it evolving into something different?
I definitely think that it is not dead. Like you said, it is evolving though. I think that everybody has tried to put out so much content in the past, few years of when this inbound marketing methodology was created, that the space has gotten really saturated. But it's really important to remember that you have to create that content for the customer, and it needs to be engaging enough for them to actually want to engage with that piece of content. So it's not dead by any means, but I think that you have to do it the right way, and you have to understand that what your customer needs, what your customer wants, and that you're actually providing them with information that's useful to them. Otherwise, there's no point for them to click on your blog or for them to follow your social media account, because they're not getting any information that they wouldn't already get by doing a quick Google search.
Yeah, and I think mixing outbound strategies with inbound strategies is important too. So I agree. I think inbound marketing is not dead. It's maybe being reincarnated in a sense, being reborn into something different, but still having those same core strategies. And so as buyers' behavior changes, the way we do marketing and connect with our customers also changes. And so although we agree that inbound marketing is not dead, but it's evolving, what are some factors that you think might be weakening its influence in the digital marketing world?
Well, I would say a big one is just customers' desire for privacy. Nowadays, privacy is not as, important as it used to be with businesses and, trying to attract customers. So whether that be the trust with businesses or just not wanting to be tracked, simply it's not. So also just it's really not as easy as it used to be with algorithms and SEO. Things aren't as organic. So your customers will also notice when you are reaching out to them and it's not more so on their decision.
Overall strategy, I think we wanted to touch on the outbound strategy as well, because I think that comes into the privacy where you want to make sure that you aren't just getting randomly called. However, the actual cold calling and the outbound processes for your sales team is still very, very important. And I don't think that it's something that you should replace for your inbound marketing strategies. It's definitely something that you would add in and fold into your strategy overall, because the outbound strategy plus your inbound is going to equal driving customers to your business.
So, with so many people jumping on the bandwagon of inbound marketing, do you think marketers should rethink their strategies?
I think that they should just make sure that they are touching the right people, that they are creating content that is useful to the right buyers, that they are being really smart about how they're putting out content, because I think that it's a quality over quantity type of subject. And I do think that as long as you're constantly keeping ahead of some of the different trends that are out there, you'll be able to find those customers with the creative content that your business will put out.
Yeah, and I think every business has, different needs and different customers. So curating that content to really speak to your ideal buyer is also really important as well. And so it will be interesting to see what the future of inbound marketing holds for sure. So, what are some things that McGraw does, with our being a HubSpot Gold Solutions partner and, helping businesses with their inbound marketing? Could maybe one of you kind of touch on how McGraw can help your business?
Yeah, so interestingly enough, the inbounds methodologies are making a unique shift, just like McGraw is. We've come to the realization that right now, more importantly than ever, we have to take an inside look and see what is working, what's not. And more often than not, it's a combination of not just solely content marketing, outbound marketing, inbound marketing. It's a mixture of all those things, and that is uniquely different to every person's business. So we'd like to take a deep look at your company and how things are operating, and then we take it into our hands to see what can we change and how can we adapt to the market.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we also do a really good job of using the inbound methodology, and then also being able to utilize the CRM's platform as a whole. HubSpot coined the term because they specialize in it, and so do we. And when you create that good content and you have those good blogs that go out and you finally are having leads come in, you need to make sure that you're not just attracting them, but you're delighting them. So you are having that consistent follow-up with leads, that you are not letting them fall through the cracks, that they're getting that automation that HubSpot allows to say, hey, we noticed that you're interested in our ebook. Hey, we're interested that you filled out this form. Let me have some immediate touches with them. And I think that interconnectivity between the lead coming in and then that immediate follow-up is something that is very valuable for your business. And that's really what we specialize in. That automation sets you apart.
Mhm. And HubSpot came out with an article recently that the top 5 marketing trends for B2C, business to consumer companies, one of them was investing in inbound marketing strategies, and that businesses will continue to do that. So I think it's no secret that inbound marketing isn't going anywhere. It's not dead. It's being reborn and it's evolving. And yeah, do you guys have anything else to add before we wrap up the episode today?
I just think making sure of staying on top of your trend in your niche, creating content that works, and really having a CRM and a way to reach back out to your customers when they're coming in is the most important thing. So we are really, really happy to be HubSpot partners, because I think that we really excel using the platform's ability to have constant engagement.
All right. Yep. Couldn't have said it better. Thanks, Maya, for having us.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks
you.
for joining the conversation today and for all of your insight. And thank you for all of those who tuned in today. Be on the lookout for the next episode of The Swell coming soon. Bye.